Well, hi, friends. Welcome to Story Time with Mrs. Rasmussen. I am going to read you one of my favorite stories today. This story is called Edward the Emu. Have you ever seen an emu before? Think about where these creatures might live. This story is by Sheena Knowles and it's illustrated by Rod Clement. And remember, the author is the person who writes the words, and the illustrator is the person who draws the pictures. Pay really close attention to the pictures in this story, they're really good. Edward the emu was sick of the zoo. There was nowhere to go, there was nothing to do. And compared to the seals that live next door, well, being an emu was frankly a bore. So that night, when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward jumped from his pen and he laughed as he said, "The seals are the best, anybody can tell. So tomorrow, I'll be a seal as well." The next morning at 9, when they opened the zoo, the seals were swimming, and Edward was too. He dived in the water and basked in the sun, and he balanced a ball on his beak, just for fun. Well, Edward was really enjoying the day till he overheard someone behind the fence say, "The seals are always amusing, it's true, but the lion's the best thing to see at the zoo." What do you think Edward's going to do? So that night, when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward jumped from the pool and he smiled as he said, "The lion's the best, anybody can tell. So tomorrow I'll be a lion as well." No, is this a good idea? I don't know, we'll have to see. The next morning at 9, when they opened the zoo, the lions were roaring, and Edward was too. He snarled at the ladies and growled at the men. Life was certainly grand for a lion in his den. Look at Edward roaring. Isn't that silly? Well, Edward was having a wonderful day till a man in the crowd had the gumption to say, "A lion's a beast I shall always detest. The snakes are the things that I like to see best." What do you think Edward's going to do now? So that night, when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward crept from the cage and he grinned as he said, "If the snakes are the best thing, and that's what they say, then tomorrow I'll just be a snake for the day." Uh-oh, good idea? Bad idea? What do you think? The next morning at 9, when they opened the zoo, the snakes were all hissing, and Edward was too. He slipped around the rocks. It was magic to see. Then he curled himself casually up round a tree. Well, Edward was just warming up for the day when he overheard one of the visitors say, "The snakes are impressive. I know that it's true. But the emu's by far the best thing at the zoo." "The emu?" gasped Edward. "My goodness, that's me. I'm the thing that gentleman most likes to see. Not the seals, the lions, the snakes, and the rest. It's Edward the emu. He likes to see best." So that night, when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward slipped from the cage and he laughed as he said, "If the emu's the best, then that's easy then. Tomorrow, I'm Edward the emu again." Edward ran to the place where he used to reside. But oh, what a shock when he clambered inside. He found himself suddenly come face to face with the emu they brought in to take Edward's place. The emus considered each other a while. Then the new emu said with a shy little smile, "Hello, I'm Edwina. It's nice meeting you. You're the best thing I've seen since I came to the zoo. Oh, so why would Mrs. Rasmussen tell you this story? Well, Edward, he kept changing himself. He thought, oh, if the lions are the best, I'll be a lion. Or if the snakes are the best, I'll be a snake. But really, what Edward needed to do was just be himself. Just be glad for who he was and love himself for that, because he was pretty great just being an emu. Well, thanks for coming to story time today. I had a blast reading with you. We'll see you next time. Bye.